Hey guys, welcome back to episode 6 of A Couple's Thing,
where we touch on a couple of things.
My name is Nicole and
this is Just Out, and we're gonna get right to it. We just got a couple of questions so you could get to know us. Since we just go straight into topics. You might not even know us. Let's get to it.
a genie grants you 3 wishes right now. What are they?
Let's see. First one. Sounds super corny, but I will end homelessness. More for the kids, because there's homeless kids out there, and there's a million billionaires, and let's spread that money around a little bit and make sure nobody's homeless.
Wait. You're saying there's a lot of billionaires out there, but we talking about your wish. Would you gonna use their money for your wish?
I ain't telling you how it gets to them, but that's my wish. You better get to them as it may.
Okay. What's the second and third?
Second, I will go with, and let's see, the second one will be generational wealth. So I get some monies, and every generation underneath me connected to my family gets some too. And the whole extended family too. Why not? It's a wish. Third, last but not least, I'm looking at my dog right now. I want dogs to live as long as humans. Nobody wants to bury their dog. They should be burying us.
Kind of like this one. Like, I actually like this one.
All right. Genie granted you 3 wishes. What would it be? Since you got the genie ponytail.
Okay, so number 1, I would definitely want there to be a time where their race is not seen. Like, it's not the first thing that matters. Like 20, 30 years down the line, I want people to look beyond color and where people come from. That's one. And then I would like for us to stay in this place within our relationship 30, 40, 50 years down the line. I know it sounds ridiculous and I know that it takes work, but I just feel like, a lot of relationships, they turn into something else and they fizzle. And I don't want that to happen with us because I just love the place we're in. And number 3, to become a seasoned, talented actress. Like, best of the best, next level. You gotta watch out for her. Practice her craft, works very hard, great on camera, great with people, does very well.
Do you want all the attention that goes with it and all the paparazzi?
I can't even believe you're asking me that question. How long have I wanted to be an actress? Is this like a new thing?
I don't know, but you want to be the biggest actress.
But it happens with any actress. There's D-listers being chased down the block.
But you're not talking about that. We're talking about like...
Right, but if I'm willing to do it for nothing, and it's obvious that that's like, it comes with the job.
I've seen all the Wish movies and they just always have like a little catch-22 to it.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to be away from my family, or you guys are gonna have to be with me, or like, there's gonna be a lot of sacrifices, but I'm sorry, they're well worth it. And they'll be well worth it in that home we got too.
Facts.
Next question. What do you remember about our first kiss?
Blue hands. I don't know. It was very passionate. I was very drunk. And it was something I wanted for a long time. Was I taking advantage of you? You was not.
I should have asked for your consent. Oh my gosh. I didn't see it happening at all. I just remember having a really good time at the bar that we've gone to a million times before with our friends. And our friends started like disappearing and leaving little by little. And I noticed myself staying behind more and more. And it got to the point where my own best friend left. She left, right? I can't believe that.
We were the last 2 in the bar.
We were literally oh my God.
Not the last 2.
No, we were the last. We did close it down. Maybe. The guy asked us to leave. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I had on these jeans, these cheap jeans from like H&M, and they were like dark blue jeans. And he kept like caressing my thighs and stuff like that, or like just like tightening them around my knee area. And it just turned out that when he looked at his hands, they were completely blue, like denim blue.
Like the next morning.
Like the next morning he noticed it.
It was a blurry night. But once I pieced it together, I remember everything.
I just remember it being awesome. Like at first I was like, oh my God, am I going to regret this kiss the next day? Like, what did I just do? I kissed my boss. Like,
yeah, there's a lot of regrets. I came in with a hickey.
That's another story. Leave that out. That's a whole nother story, guys. Next question.
Yeah, why not?
What's the most romantic thing I've ever done for you?
Ooh, that's a good question. Most romantic thing you ever done for me? She's done a lot. Let me see.
Aw.
Jesus.
Just in case you guys are wondering, in order to keep my dog quiet, I have to do this. And I'm holding a ball. Go ahead.
The thing that comes to my mind the most was, I think, not the birthday that just passed, the birthday before that. She like went downstairs. She said she had to get like cups or something. And she came back with like 3 of my friends, and like they shared my birthday with me, and she made like a big rib dinner and everything. That was very, very cute.
I remember that, honey. That was the cutest.
Yeah, that's a
You had no idea. That's true.
No idea.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to be alone that day too. But when my friends came, it was cool. And I think like there was a playoff game and everything. Yeah.
Oh, damn. And everybody liked my cooking.
Yeah, man, it was a slammer.
I threw down. Oh man, the most romantic thing you've ever done. There are so many little things.
Mm-hmm.
One that I'll never forget is when we went out shopping. Like, we were broke. We were broke. But I really liked this dress in Old Navy. And I don't ever shop at Old Navy since I was like 11. But it was this one dress that I was like, oh my God, it's such a cute summer dress. Like, I have to have it. And at that time, I don't know why I couldn't afford like a $40 dress. I don't know what I was going through. And like the next day, or was it the same day?
Nah, I think it was like the next payday.
The next
2 or 3 days.
Probably the next payday. It was just there, like laying on the bed, or was it laying on the bed? Or like you just gave it to me. It was the cutest. Yeah, he hung it in such a way where I remember just finding it and I was like, I think I might cry right now. But that's not the most romantic.
Damn, that was like 3 years ago. Shit.
No, I'm sorry. Damn.
2.5. Anyway.
The most romantic thing was him telling me to move in with him when I came from California.
That was 3 years ago too. I didn't do shit in like 2.5 years.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Oh! Scratch those 2. The most romantic thing that you've ever done was go behind my back and situate a meetup with Camille. She lived in Italy at this time, and I had no idea that she was here. That's my best friend. And he's like, I'm going to take you to Artichoke Pizza. That was romantic to me because I've been begging him to go to Artichoke Pizza. I saw her walk in, and I was like, what is happening right now? Like, I couldn't believe it, and that was the most romantic thing we've ever done. Okay. Next question is, what song comes to heart and mind that reminds you of me?
Sweetest Thing by Lauryn Hill. That's very simple. That was like not our first kiss, but it was like our first like, oh, I love this girl kiss.
Yeah. And then I don't know the name of the song, but it's a Miguel song.
What is it called?
I don't know.
It's like tattoos, something tattoos.
Yeah,
Let's smile on your face.
That's like, I don't know what, but it just feels like
Girl with the tattoo. Like
yeah.
that.
Okay. So with that song, I just remember us. It felt like a movie. We were no. It was
I'm about it that.
It was sexual. No, it was sexual, but it felt like a movie. Like, you know, in a movie when it's kind of like the first time that the couple's making love,
It's like chest,
and it's a
like,
yeah, like it's a beautiful. That is the song that captures me all the time. Yes.
I thought you would have said something else.
I could think of a million, but that one makes me like it just adds a little twitch.
Down that night.
Anywho,
Continue.
what did your last relationship teach you?
My last relationship teach me. Karma's a mother effer.
Touche.
The main thing it taught me is to never rely on somebody else for your happiness. Yeah, like looking back at it, I wasn't a man yet. I wasn't ready for a real relationship.
Oof, pop off.
That's the main thing it taught me.
Accountability.
Accountability. told me, made me grow up really fast after it was over. And yeah, I don't know. All that good stuff. You?
It taught me strength. Strength. I did not know that I was as strong as I was.
How did it make you strong?
Because it was the worst relationship of my life, and it showed me how I didn't value myself as a human being. Like I was just weak, and I wasn't good enough for myself, or at least I didn't think that I was good enough for anyone. So I just took whatever took me, and I believe that getting through that, the immeasurable amount of strength you have to stay in a relationship like that, and how I've come out, strength. Next question.
Play on a little bit.
What do you find yourself insecure about?
Ooh, I find myself insecure about my penis size. She laughed first. You see that? She know I ain't true. Most
This is my face. I was like,
most insecure about
you know, you got something.
I got something.
He's like Mr. Perfect. Nothing bothers him, and like he's so.
My grammar. Most thing I'm insecure about is my grammar. I would speak how I write. There you go.
You know what? You always do talk about that, like the writing. Since we were friends, remember when you had to write the GPA for the first time, and we were all making fun of you?
Anyway,
you had like 6 errors.
Which I'm working on, and now we're gonna start reading and stuff. If you tuned into the last episode, so yeah, my grammar is probably the thing I'm most insecure about.
It's fixable, right? I'm most insecure about. You know what's funny? Lately, my looks.
Your looks.
Is that weird? Like, I don't feel like I'm pretty. Like, I'm not even beginning to joke around right now. Like, I've looked at myself lately and I'm like I want to see what people see when they say I'm beautiful, or my skin is beautiful, or like, oh my god, girl, like your smile, like what do you mean you're so pretty? I don't see that, and I feel like I really never have. Like, I don't know. I'm insecure. I get insecure a lot around, like, when I go out in a setting. I'm like, I don't feel good about myself, and I want to fix that, and I think it has to do with my body.
Yeah, I don't know what she's talking about. She gorgeous.
Thank you, honey.
Go get it.
What's your definition of cheating?
My definition of cheating?
Because every man has their own definition.
I mean, the average guy thing, like, oh, you ever
No.
lay down
What's
with
yours?
somebody? Mine is anything you won't share with me about somebody else that you might feel like you're hiding. That's a version of cheating, because you're doing something wrong.
I agree.
I'm washing my hands with is like you sneaking around, like even a date or texting behind my back. Yeah, because that's cheating to me too.
Like, do I really need you to be doing that with another girl in a bar? What intention do you have by making yourself look and sound good to her so that she can want you? Right? Yo.
I just look and sound good all the time, so I don't know.
We ready on this end.
I know I still got it.
How you know you still got it?
Because I just being myself. They just start swooning, and you can see it in their eyes.
You're gonna start seeing something in your eyes.
This next
last question.
Okay,
Do you think confessions make a relationship stronger?
No.
Okay.
Because you shouldn't have nothing to confess.
That was a trick question, y'all.
If I tell you I got a confession, like, your heart will drop.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm sure whatever I said is not gonna make anything better.
No, I'll just die.
Yeah, exactly. So you shouldn't have nothing to confess when you go into a relationship, period.
There are relationships for people where they get through something and it's made them stronger.
That's true. If it's eating you alive, or it could be different things, like stuff you confess from your childhood that has nothing to do with relationships.
But that did make us stronger.
It did make you stronger, and yeah, something
'Cause
to
I
get
felt
off
like-
your chest.
I
It
felt like
depends-
you
yeah, it
knew me
depends
more.
what you are confessing.
I agree with
You
that.
could confess that I got touched as a child, or you can confess that I'm a serial cheater. I'm a sex addict, and I just don't know. That's the sex addicts is like the way out.
Jesus, he went 100 to 100.
Take it to the grave, fellas.
So you're basically saying that you'll take it to the grave?
I don't do none of that stuff. I'm talking about them. Yo. All right. There might not be another episode, so episode 6 in the bag.
Good night, guys. That was actually great.